Common fears and misconception. Hypnosis is not sleep. When someone is in hypnosis, their mind does not disappear and they do not typically feel like they are asleep. It is important to make people aware of this because they may think that since they are totally aware of everything that they must not be in hypnosis and they will pop themselves out of trance. You will not be asleep. You will hear everything I say. In fact, in many respects, you will be more aware in hypnosis than you've ever been before in your life. You might be aware of things like the ticking of the clock in the background or the sounds of the street on the outside. You will not forget everything. One of the earliest experiments in hypnosis discovered that when people came out of trance, they were spontaneously forgetting the events that occurred inside. Now you've got to remember a couple of things. First of all, these were different times. In other words, the kind of hypnotic trances that we're doing and the induction process that we're using are different now. An old school trance would typically take many hours just for the induction. The hypnotist would wave his hands over the subject's body monotonously, sometimes for hours. If nothing else, they could be inducing trance out of sheer boredom. So in modern hypnosis, and a lot of the trances that we use, particularly for therapy or stage hypnosis, most people know exactly what's going on all of the time. It's just they're not bothered by it. They kind of enjoy drifting with the experience. They are in a free-flowing state of mind where it's easy to go along with the suggestions. You will remember everything that's happened at the end of the session. Occasionally, I may suggest that you forget a few things. This is just so that your unconscious mind has the freedom to deal with those things outside of your awareness without any interference, but it's a rare occasion when that sort of thing happens. You will not lose control. The hypnotist's role is to guide someone through the experience. The subject's role is to listen to suggestions and realize that any suggestions that are negative or in some way are contrary to their moral code, their moral values will be rejected. In fact, if a hypnotist ever tried to get their subject to do something immoral, what's more likely to happen is that the subject comes out of trance and gives the hypnotist a stern talking to. Your unconscious mind is there to protect you, to look after you. Why would it make you break your moral code? In the same way you won't tell me anything that you don't want to be telling me.